Formal letters. We live in a world of technology-backed communication. Emails, texts, etc. are most of our preferred modes of communication. However, letters still have a major use and importance in our society, especially formal letters written to authorities or professional contacts because they generally stay on record. Let's learn the correct format and language of formal letters. A formal letter can be written to make requests, suggestions, proposals, inquiries, and complaints. They may be addressed to heads of officers of instructions such as banks, railways, and municipal corporations. You may also write to place or cancel an order and acknowledge receipt of consignments. So the following points should be kept in mind while writing a formal letter. Number 1, formal letters are brief and to the point and are written in a neutral tone. Second, the sender's address and the date are written on the upper left-hand side. 3, the recipient's name, designation and address are written on the left-hand side below the sender's address. 4, a formal letter always mentions the subject at the beginning. It comes after the initial situation and captures the objective of the letter in a single short sentence. 5, the subscription or the sender's name and signature come on the left and at the end of the letter. 6, the common forms of leave-taking used are yours faithfully and yours sincerely. Remember not to use an apostrophe in yours. Let's have a look at the sample letter written to the editor. The question is, write a letter to the editor of your local newspaper on the rising levels of air pollution caused by the excessive bursting of crackers during Diwali. Let's look at the format. Sender's address or the writer's address. Here it is F4333, Komal Apartments, Kalkaji, Delhi 110029. This is the writer's address. So after this you need to leave one line and write a date. Here the date is 21 October 2017. You leave again one line and write the receivers to whom you are going to send the letter, the receiver's address. Here it is the editor, the Daily Sun, this is the name of the newspaper, 12 Royal Street, Delhi 110098. So this is your receiver's address to whom you are sending. Leave again one more line and the salutation, madam or sir. Then the subject, rising levels of pollution during Diwali. Let me read this. Diwali celebrations in the capital have been getting progressively more taxing each year. However, this year was the very worst that I have ever seen in the 2 decades that I have resided in this city, both in terms of the noise and smoke. The noise caused by the bursting of crackers always goes well above the permissible limit and can cause serious harm to the elderly and the very young. This year, I was at home with my ailing mother, who was suffering from palpitations as a result of the noise. Animals whose hearing is more sensitive than ours are also badly affected by it. The air too has become so polluted that it is a struggle to breathe when one steps out of the house. The smoke continues to hang in the Delhi air 2 days after the celebrations. I would like to ask my fellow citizens whether such reckless celebrations are worth the price we pay by endangering our own health and that of our loved ones. In future, the Delhi government should ban the use of firecrackers that emit noise and ensure strict punishment for those who go beyond the permitted noise levels. This is the body of the letter. The body consists 3 parts: introduction, then the explanation, that's the main body, then the conclusion. That is, the conclusion is the measures to solve the problem. So you will sign with a subscription Yours faithfully, here Sonali Mehta. Next we have a letter of complaint. Here the question is, write a letter to the municipal commissioner of your city about overflowing drainage lines in your locality as a result of heavy rains the previous week. So just like before the previous letter, here too first we have to write the writer's address, your address. MIG 524 Doctors Colony, Kurnool 518001. Leave one line, then supposed to be the date. Here the date has come down. So date is 12 August 2017. Then to whom you are going to write? It is to the Commissioner, Kurnool Municipal Corporation, NR, Peta, Kurnool 518004. Sir. Subject, overflowing drainage lines in Doctors Colony. So you have to draw the subject from the question, and subject should not be very long. I write this letter with great concern and worry. We know that our city does not have an efficient drainage system, especially in some localities. During the recent rains, the drainage lines in our colony overflowed and some gave way completely, unable to take the pressure and volume of the heavy rainwater. All the bylanes were waterlogged and there was no way people could go to their offices or children to their schools. Public life came to a standstill. I request you to make measures to undertake the repair of the drainage lines as well as that of the damaged roads at the earliest before another heavy downpour occurs. Yours faithfully, Minnie Matthews. So you have listened to two types of letters. One was to the editor, the other one was a letter of complaint. Now we have some tasks given here. You can try doing this. There is a question. The local city buses are never on time. They never stop at the bus stop, and when they do, it is only for a few minutes. This is causing a lot of inconvenience for office goers and college students. Write a letter to the manager of the city bus service complaining about this issue and request him to take steps about such behavior. So you can try it yourself.